I told you guys the other day that I would do a scope all about coconut oil because we've been using coconut oil for a long time. And it just, like, there's so many things that coconut oil is good for. And I know Kara's been asking me about it. And so I have like a whole ton of notes, scratchy things and whatever of stuff that just what we use coconut oil for, and some things that we don't, but a lot of people do in other areas. So coconut oil, what do I buy? I buy this coconut oil. I think I showed you guys this the other day. It's Spectrum organic coconut oil. You can either get it in refined or virgin unrefined. I buy both because they're good for two different things. The virgin unrefined is better for like putting like body products and using on your hair and things like that. And then the refined is better for medium to high heat for, let's see if you can see that, for using for cooking and things like that. So if you want to know what kind I buy, this is the kind I buy. And you can screenshot that if you want. And I get it at our commissary, but I know, like, I've seen it at TJ Maxx and Marshall's for a good price. I think like Sam's Club, like Costco carry like a big tub of it. I don't know if they carry this specific brand, but basically everywhere carries Spectrum. So as long as it's, I mean, organic, I really am not picky about brand. So that's what we buy. And so we started using it a few years ago when I told you guys before that my daughter has skin issues, and everything I tried to put on her skin didn't work, just made her break out even more. She said, oh, this lotion is burning me, so we'd have to wash it off. And so I said, oh, let's try coconut oil, and it worked really well. So now we always have at least 2 jars in the house at all times in random rooms. Oh, look, here's another jar sitting right here on the table. There's another jar of refined coconut oil. See, we like coconut oil. So what is coconut oil good for? What can you use it for? You can use it as a lotion, obviously. I think we've already been there, done that. Makeup remover. You know that mascara and like eyeliner and stuff that takes a hammer and chisel to get off? Put a little bit on a cotton swab or like a cotton ball or whatever and just wipe it off, and it works really well. And it's good for a facial moisturizer too, so it's not like you're putting chemicals on your face that you're going to have to wash off later anyways. So that really works. It's good for your hair. Amy's back in. When my daughter was exposed to lice, she didn't actually get lice, but when our neighbor came over and said, she spent the night at our house and our kids have lice, the first thing I did was soaked her hair in coconut oil and put a plastic bag on it, and she had to walk around with it on her hair for about an hour because, so I've read that the coconut oil will suffocate the lice. If they're, you know, kids, how they initially get lice is like the actual bugs get in their hair. So what we were told was that it would suffocate the lice, and so we did that, and she didn't get lice. So I don't know. Proof is in the pudding, I guess. No lice for us. And another thing with suffocating bugs is really good on animals that have mange. When we first got our first dog, Seamus, he had, now I'm talking about lice, he had mange really bad, and we just put a little bit of coconut oil on the areas that he had spots on, and it suffocated the mange, and he's not had it since then. So you can use it on your dogs too. So back to the hair thing, you can use it as a hair mask. You can use it as a, you know, frizz fighter. Just a teeny tiny little bit will keep the frizz down. And what else? It's good for a cuticle ointment. You can mix some sugar in it and some essential oils and make a sugar scrub. That's always really nice for your feet. Hi, Zoe. Let's see. What else? Oil pulling. Has anybody tried oil pulling? I've done it. It's very interesting, to say the least. It's really good for your teeth. Oil pulling is basically you just put about a tablespoon worth of the coconut oil in your mouth, and it'll melt immediately. And then just swish it around for like 10 minutes. It's supposed to pull all the impurities and the bacteria and everything out of your mouth and out of your teeth. It's kind of weird. I have a texture issue, so I thought it was a little weird feeling in my mouth. Crystal, have you done it? I think you told me you've done it too. It's weird. I didn't think that it tastes weird. Yeah, it's an accomplishment to keep it. Yeah, 10 minutes. I was kind of like, oh my gosh, when is this 10 minutes going to be over? Peppermint oil. Oh yeah, you could put peppermint oil in it. That would probably help a lot. I don't mind the taste. It's the texture for me. It's just a little bit squishy. I don't know. For the same reason I don't eat Jell-O. I don't like squishy things, but whatever. But speaking of putting peppermint oil in it too, if you're going to, we put it on Layla's feet when she has a cold or something like that. You can use it as your carrier. So put some eucalyptus or some peppermint oil and use it as a chest rub instead of Vicks. Vicks is full of petroleum and all kinds of nasty stuff. So what? For 2 weeks before dentist appointment, each gun. Yeah, it helps. You get teased for not eating Jell-O. Well, we'll all not eat Jell-O because I like the taste of Jell-O. I don't like the texture of Jell-O. Oh well. So yeah, you can use the coconut oil as a chest rub with the eucalyptus in it. Eucalyptus oil cannot be applied to kids like straight on. It will burn them. So always put it in a carrier oil, and coconut oil works really well for that. So you can do that and, help them. It's the same thing as Vicks. It's just a more natural workaround for that. What else did I write down? Oh, sunburn. And I think this was like the thing that like really got me about coconut oil is coconuts grow in the tropics, like where the sun is the hottest, and coconut oil melts as soon as it touches your skin basically, and it melts even faster if you get a sunburn because your skin's hot. So it makes total sense to me that coconut oil will be really good for sunburn, and it is. For some reason, it just takes the burn right out of a sunburn and it makes it heal faster, it moisturizes your skin. So if you are crazy and don't like to wear sunscreen, like certain people in my family are, not going to say who, you can use coconut oil on it, and it's really good. And it's probably a lot cheaper than all that After Sun garbage anyways. I think After Sun has alcohol in it. I'm not putting that on my skin. What next? Oh, you can use it as an acne wash. If you have acne, you can just take coconut oil and mix some baking soda in it, and that's good for your teeth too. You can brush your teeth with it. Brush your teeth with coconut oil, that's fun. Oh my gosh, I could probably go on and on for like 5 hours about all the things you can use coconut oil for. It's insane. I said you can make a sugar scrub, you can make an acne scrub with it, you can use it as shaving cream. I think everybody's getting bumped out. Is everybody getting bumped out and then bumped back in? Yes, that was going to be my next. You can replace butter. Why would you replace butter? I don't know. Or oil. You got bumped out and now you're back in. I don't know why everybody's getting bumped out. My signal is like really good right now. If you get bumped out, you can watch on the replay. And yes, you can. You can replace the oil or the butter in a recipe, most recipes, in baking with coconut oil. We did it a couple weeks ago. I made brownies. Periscope has issues today. I don't get it. Whatever. We made brownies, and I think all my mom had on her was like canola oil or something. And I'm like, I am not eating brownies if you make canola oil. Yeah. It works really, really well. And we made the brownies with the same amount of coconut oil as we would have used the canola oil that the recipe called for, or the regular vegetable oil. No, it does not taste. It doesn't make it taste like coconut. I don't really care for the taste of coconut, so I don't think coconut oil really tastes like coconut. I don't really think it tastes like anything, but maybe some other different kinds of coconut oil taste more like coconut. I don't know. But we put it in the brownies and it works just fine. You've done it with bars and it's yum. Yeah. Yep. Popcorn. Yeah, we make popcorn with coconut oil like in a pot, like, shaking the pot, not using the microwave popcorn and stuff like that, but we use coconut oil with it and it's really good. I don't know, coconut oil, no, I don't think coconut oil is really neutral. I don't think it tastes like coconut at all. I'm not a fan of coconut, like regular, cut a piece out of coconut or like coconut flake and stuff like that. I don't really even think it smells like anything. No, it doesn't, it's really neutral. Depends on the oil, Trader Joe's. Yeah, so I guess it depends on the oil. The Spectrum kind I buy is like really, really, really neutral. It really doesn't smell anything like anything to me. I don't know. Yeah, the texture is not good. No, it really not. It doesn't. I just smelled 2 different kinds. Well, they're both the same brand, but 2 jars of it, and it doesn't smell or taste like coconut to me at all. You did? As a moisturizer? Yeah, that's good. It's good for a moisturizer. It's good for a lot of things. It's good. Okay, you said replace the oil in baking. It's good in smoothies. Definitely put it in your smoothies if you can. It's a good source of healthy fat. It's not greasy. No. It's a little bit, but like a little tiny bit of coconut oil goes a long way. Let me see. See if I can get some out of this guy. How long did I did long hair? Yep, it's good for hair mask. This is like on the end. This coconut oil is on the end of its life now, but a little tiny bit of coconut oil goes a long way. And I just put like a pea size on my hand. Do it in coffee and lattes. See, I don't drink coffee, so I don't think you know that. I can't drink coffee, so I wouldn't know, but it's not greasy. Can you see? It's like not really shiny or anything. And it's really, really, really light. So, but if you put it in your hair, you're probably going to make your hair really greasy if you use too much. But like I said, coconut oil, a teeny tiny bit, goes a really, really long way. So, no, my hands are all nice and moisturized and crazy. Yes. So if you put it in smoothies, what coconut oil does is helps the sugar in the fruit hit your system a little bit easier. Yeah. So if you have like a ton of fruit in your smoothie or like yogurt and a lot of sugar issues, like a few months ago I was having a little bit of a sugar issue where if I ate too much it would make my sugar skyrocket and then it would bottom out and it was just not fun. So putting a little bit of coconut oil in your smoothie will help level out how the sugar hits your system. Instead of all at once, it'll kind of space it out a little bit. So that helps a lot with that, and I think it probably helps with metabolism too, to kind of keep your sugar in one level instead of up and down, up and down, and up and down. If you can cook with it, like I said, I keep 2. I keep 1 for our skin stuff, and then I keep 1 for cooking and baking and stuff like that. If you are going to do a stir fry or just sauteing anything or just, cooking some chicken in a pan or whatever, you can use coconut oil instead of vegetable oil or anything like that. And it's so much better for you. It's non-GMO, it's organic, and I'd be hard pressed to actually find a vegetable oil or any other kind of oil for that matter in the grocery store that is as good as coconut oil as far as those stipulations go. And you can also use it to condition wood. We put it on our cutting board. I have the big IKEA cutting board from, did I just say that? IKEA, the big counter one. It's huge, and we've spread that with coconut oil, and it works really well. So, yep, compared to olive oil. What compared to olive oil? To cooking with? Yeah, well, I like olive oil, and some things I will use olive oil, and we keep that for like salad dressings and things like that. But because I like the vitamins and like the healthy fats and stuff that are in coconut oil, I prefer coconut oil. It's just a preference. It's just, I'd rather buy a bunch of things of coconut oil than have to buy a bunch of things of olive oil. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just like it better. It seems more natural to me. And a lot of the stuff, the olive oil that you buy in the store isn't actually olive oil anyways, or it's like very minimal on the olive oil, and then they'll fill up the rest of the container with some other kind of oil. So unless you're buying like really, really high grade olive oil, you're getting junk anyways. So I prefer to just buy this jar, and I know that what is in it is coconut oil, and I'm good with that. I know what's in it. I don't have to say, I wonder if this is actually olive oil or they laced it with some other stuff that I don't really care for. There's some oil on the outside of that jar. So, Yep, there's a lot. And if you go like on Pinterest, you can see all kinds of recipes